Have you ever felt as though you've stepped out of time? Or maybe accidentally wandered into a space that didn't quite fit into your current reality? Well, let me tell you, you're not alone. This is Raven Witchwood, your guide to the mysteries of the universe, and your redhead hostess here at Xtreme Mystery Files. And today, we're diving into the baffling world of time slips. These aren't just the stuff of science fiction novels, folks. Today's episode might just have you questioning every clock you've ever looked at. So, what exactly is a time slip? Imagine you're walking down the street in 2023, and suddenly, you find yourself in 1923. The buildings are older, the people are dressed in vintage clothing, and the cars around you look like they've driven straight out of history. Before you can even blink, you're right back in 2023 again, like nothing ever happened. Time slips are essentially the alleged moments when one inadvertently jumps between timelines or eras, no DeLorean required. Let's kick things off with one of the most famous cases of all, the Versailles Incident of 1901. Two British women, Anne Moberly and Eleanor Jourdain, visited the gardens of the Palace of Versailles in France. All seemed normal until they suddenly found themselves surrounded by people dressed in 18th century clothing. They even claimed to have seen Marie Antoinette sketching on the lawn. Oh, and sorry, no cell phone selfies with the Queen. It was all too spooky for that. Just as mysteriously as it started, the scene faded, and they were back in 1901. To this day, people wonder, time slip or a shared hallucination? And then there's the story of Bold Street in Liverpool, UK. This street seems to be a hotspot for time anomalies. Witnesses have claimed to suddenly find themselves shopping in decades-long past eras of the same street, only to be pulled back to their current reality moments later. One gentleman named Frank claimed he walked into a store that he swore did not belong to his time at all. The clothes, the cash register, it all screamed 1950s, not the 1990s where he swore he had been. Did Frank experience a time slip, or did he just mix up his meds? Now, skeptics have raised a number of theories to explain these stories. Some believe time slips could be the result of intense psychological occurrences like déjà vu, or even mild seizures sparking false memories. Others argue these stories are tied to the phenomenon of altered states of consciousness like dreams, hallucinations, or even the effects of environmental conditions such as infrasound, low-frequency sounds that humans can't hear but might influence the brain. Fascinating, isn't it? But hold on, what if time slips are real? What if they're actual glitches in the fabric of reality, offering a peek behind the curtain of time as we know it? Some theories venture into quantum physics for answers. A small camp of researchers and theorists believe that time might not be as linear as we think. That's right. Time could be more of a tapestry than a river, with threads that occasionally knot up and allow brief crossovers. And what about the tantalizing idea of parallel universes bumping up against our own? Imagine stepping into a neighboring reality just for a brief second. And hey, let's not forget Einstein. His theory of relativity hints that time and space are connected in ways we are far from fully understanding. Could moments of stress, emotion, or unique energy triggers open a door we didn't even know existed? Maybe the good folks of Bold Street and Anne Moberly just accidentally walked through one. Who knows? The truth is, humanity has only just scratched the surface of what's possible. So, here's my question for you. Have you ever had a moment when reality didn't quite match up, even for just a brief second? Did the clock on the wall jump ahead? Or maybe you swore something you were holding moments ago just disappeared? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Join me next time as we explore yet another mind-bending mystery from our fascinating planet and beyond. Until then, keep your eyes open and your sense of wonder alive. This is Raven Witchwood saying, even time itself may not be as solid as it seems. Catch you next time on Xtreme Mystery Files.